You don't have to actively, forcefully, willpoweringly fix yourself. Something new can emerge out of what once was. Who you used to be definitely does not have to be who you are or who you become, right? Your lifestyle as it has been definitely does not need to persist up to the point that you give permission. You don't have to detach from the habits you think you're holding on to, because it's not you holding on to them. They might have a hold on you. And so what does that mean? Well, you could think like, well, I kind of feel like a victim. It's like, okay, well then what does that mean? How would I have to free myself? You probably have to transform yourself. Right? Because it's like, it's a vibration, it's a frequency, it's a particular embodiment. You know, you're a pulsating energy field. That's all it is. You're a pulsating energy field. So if something is able to attach itself to you, and I'm not going too far with that, take that down, whatever you want to think about it. Just talking about habits that don't feel in alignment with who you are compared to who you want to be, then the only way through it is actually to transform yourself. What does that mean? Well, you have to become somebody that those cravings don't align with. Like, a lot of people think like it's not just biological. Yes, that is a part of it. Like food cravings, there is a preponderance of people that are addicted to the foods that they're craving. Or they're craving the foods that they're addicted to. That's a reality. So there's that, right? But then the other element is you start to look at your life, you look at the way it's been, and then you start to get a clear idea of where you want it to go. And you really start living into that. You really start putting yourself into that, whether it's through meditation, it's through chanting, it's through mantra, it's through actually living it. And start adopting the habits and the thought forms and the food behaviors and the natural connection that particular version of yourself naturally does, and you show up for it every single day, and you stop judging yourself about not being perfect and all this stuff, and you replace judgment with compassion and gentleness and self-love, and you just love yourself along the way, like relentlessly just love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Anytime you're about to judge yourself, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, no matter how uncomfortable it is. You just keep doing that. Eventually, what ends up happening is that you walk across the mirror one day, and then you notice that you're unrecognizable to the person you used to be. And it happens spontaneously. But it's not randomly. You don't just roll the dice and like, okay, cool, I'm just going to wait for my transformation. All right, God, I'll just be over here just playing out these cycles, and I'll just, when you're ready. It's like, no, you have to build a momentum. It's like a business, right? You're just going to sit around and wait for people to show up? No, it doesn't work that way. You have to activate. You have to get in the game. Right? Spirit likes movement. Water likes movement. What's the quote? Running water never goes stale. So keep it flowing. Bruce Lee. Right? So you got to stay in you got to get in the game, stay in the game, get back in the game, and just keep going, because you never know what's around the corner. You never know what this next green juice is going to do for you. You never know what the superfood smoothie today is going to do for you. You never know if that's the one right there that really just creates that catalytic spark. And you just keep rolling the dice. Every day is a new day. Just roll the dice. And that's the deal. In a nutshell, that really is the deal. You know, you just keep rolling the dice. Keep showing up for yourself. And then the world will show up for you. Because it's just a mirror anyways. It's not an obvious mirror, and it's not a fun mirror sometimes, but if you have the courage to face the mirror and receive the messages that it's giving you and sit with it long enough, you will become what you were born to be and what you can be, which is like, you have no idea. We have no idea what we can be when we're actually fully congruent in alignment with ourselves. And for me, me personally, that's the game I want to play. No excuses, no victimhood, vaporizing the victim at every end, and standing vigilantly for the hero archetype. The hero that emerges out of the victim, because in archetypical mythology, the only difference between the villain and the hero is at some point there was a fork in the road and one chose to be a victim, the other chose to be the hero. To take responsibility or not to take responsibility. Every day it's like, what would courage do? What would bravery do? What would that heroic archetype inside me do? Afraid, not afraid, who cares? This is just a game, and we're not getting out alive anyway, so we might as well play it full out.